Hey, you guys, Stuart Piddle on the most targeted citizen. I got some bad news. Told you guys, I guess a year ago when I started full-time. I guess I've always recorded from my phone, but I used to do live streams and stuff from my computer. Then one day I go to my computer and it would not recognize me. My Google would not let me log in. It gave no excuse, no reason, but I could not log into my YouTube from my PC. It would not let me log into my Google from that Google that was over my channel, for my channel. So pretty much you saw what happened. I've been right here on the cell phone ever since. I got a $1,000 computer in there, and it's made for editing. It's made for videos and movies. It's made for digital media, for visual media. And I just had to walk away from it. It's just sitting in there. Just sitting in there. I've tried to download all the stuff I've got on it and put it on a disk, and it won't even let me do that. It will not let me transport anything off that computer. So I just walked away and let it sit. It's literally sitting in there wasting away. I have this channel, which is the small channel, and my larger channel, my 620. I've had total 3 YouTube channels taken down. The first one that YouTube eliminated, I never got a warning. I never got a strike. Nothing. One day I went to it and it was gone. And it said they've removed my content for because I broke their rules. So I started that last channel. No, I started the second channel. It got shut down. Started a third channel. It got shut down. So the other channel, my larger channel, the last channel that was taken down was 1,400 subscribers, going on 1,500 subscribers. Finally, I was like, hell, I got 1,000 now. Now I can monetize. Everything's going to be great. And then the trolls started hitting it with thumbs down to ensure their words specifically. I'm going to make sure you don't make money. I'm going to make sure you don't grow. I'm going to make sure that you don't get your voice out. I'm going to shut you down, is what Vilified Douchebag said. You can make that video private, but it's already been recorded, your motive for slander and defamation. Okay, so good luck on that one. So I started the most targeted citizen. The most targeted was just targeted citizen. That has been hemmed up. As soon as I post, you guys see it. Well, you can't see the dislikes now, but as soon as somebody posts, there'll be 10, 20, 30 dislikes. It's almost automatic. Just shut me down and silence my voice. And I just dealt with it. I just realized, just like the Bible said, I'm going to be persecuted. They're going to attack me. There's nothing I can do about it. And it really does hurt. It hurts when you're trying to help people and these trolls out there do everything they can to silence you. And they're the criminals. They're the actual criminals. They're the ones actually breaking the law. So I realized, playing because they like to dick around with the algorithm, they like, hell, if we dislike every video, then YouTube will hide it and nobody will be able to see it. Well, it worked. Congratulations. You silenced an innocent man. You silenced a man that wasn't a crook and a con. You did that. I didn't do that. You silenced me for speaking truth. Because everything I'm saying is true. Everything I said has come true. I've got proof of everything that's happening. I have no reason whatsoever to lie. So they silenced me. They took away any monetization. They said, you know what? Because you dare to speak out against us, we're going to take money from your family. So in other words, they robbed me and my family. Money I could make for my son, they robbed me from. They're getting paid to steal my catalog, post it online, make fun of me and ridicule me with my materials. They steal my content, get me shut off of YouTube, and then go make money on my content. So because that started happening, I said, you know what I'll do? I'll stop posting on the big channel. Then the new viewers that see it will push the like and it'll start moving and gaining traction. And it did. And it did. So I stopped posting on the large channel and came to the smaller one, trying to build it. And they do the same on this as they do every time. I've tried to turn on the dislike button, but the trolls don't want you to see it. They won't want you to see what they do. Every time somebody puts two thumbs up, the people have told me, and please comment on this video. Their dislike will their thumbs up will disappear, and there'll be 2 or 3 dislikes in this place. Their thumbs up will disappear, just like people sub and then they get unsubbed. They sub, they get unsubbed. Sub, unsub. I've seen it where you push a button and it automatically clicks back to where it was. So that's why with my larger channel, Most Targeted Citizen, I just let it sit for a couple weeks. I posted on the other week and didn't even mean to. Wanted to let it sit so maybe it can gain a little traction, because what I'm saying needs to be heard. People need to know the hell that's coming, because the technology being used on me is being used today with all these mass casualty events. These guys, you think these guys just wake up one day and say, oh, I think I'm going to go do bad things out of school? It's going to come out of every one of them. Oh, they're mentally ill. What part of the mental illness? It's going to say that just one day he started hearing voices. Then he had access to all this money, all these bang bangs, and then he goes to this school and the cops sit outside for an hour. That is this targeted individual program. Just like the guy that went to Kavanaugh's house last week. He had zip ties, he had a knife, he had duct tape, he had rope, and he had a Glock. Yeah. Why? Because the thought that Kavanaugh would dare try to shut down the abortion. So he was going to go kill Kavanaugh. Voices in his head are telling him to do this stuff. So I'm trying to get out that this is technology that's happening. That's what I'm trying to tell the world. So last night, I go to look at my other channel. Check it out, because I check on it every couple of days to see if somebody's responded and left a comment. They did the same exact thing on my phone that they did to my computer. So now I have no access to the 620 subscribers. I have no way to get on there and communicate. I can't even make another video. So again, the program that's my imagination that isn't happening, and it's just me trying to defraud people, has shut down my channel. Now the channel's still there. I just can't upload to it any longer. So that's 600 subscribers over there just sitting like what's happening to Targeted Citizen. So I'm going to tell you, all you little trolls, and especially one or two of you, I want you to understand me. There's going to be a day when this world's about, let's just say when it's terminal, what's happening on this world. There's going to come a time when you forget all about me. And when that time comes, that'll be the time that you are reminded of me. You will get a wonderful reminder of me. So, law enforcement in my area, because you wouldn't stop the Mustang stalker that was revving up and down the road, I had to call the Highway Patrol and get them on the case, because my law enforcement wouldn't do it. The same law enforcement that violated my constitutional rights by telling me that I'm a threat, by scaring me and my family, taking pictures. Did it scare you when that cop was taking pictures of you?
Yeah, it was like taking pictures, and he was like trying to get
Scared my son because we dare come online and speak. The trolls and law enforcement terrifies my son. The number 2 guy who's FBI, Quantico, Virginia, State Bureau of Investigation, now he works in this little podunk town. What you people don't understand is we are upside down in society now. Right is wrong, wrong is right. The just man will never again receive justice in our criminal justice system. As soon as they let Hillary Clinton, the attorney, go, as soon as they said, oh, he's innocent, from an unbiased jury of Clinton donors, Michael Sussman, as soon as they let that go, they go and arrest Peter Navarro, a Trump confidant. As soon as they let the criminal go, they went and arrested the good guy. Just like the thief that stole my motorcycles will probably get away with it. Me, the victim, is suffering for it. I'm not making all this vandalism. Mason, is everything we own vandalized? Yes or no?
Yep.
Everywhere we go, are there airplanes following us? The same planes?
Yep.
Have you noticed the things in your room stolen, missing, gone?
Yep.
My son is terrified to live here in this home. Our prayer, every time we eat, he says, Lord, thank you for this food. Give it to the nourishment and strength of our bodies. Lord, pray that we'll get the motorcycles back. And Lord, pray that we'll get the houseboat built so we're safe. My son is in fear for his life being here because he knows for a fact this happened. My neighbors know it's happening. The people that are victims of this technology know it's happening. But you trolls, every child that is harmed inside of a gun-free zone, the blood's on your hands. The blood is on your... You can speak and talk all godly and Christian and, we support our law enforcement. You support the ones that stood outside for an hour? You support the FBI agent that was in contact with that kid that went in that school and the guy the other week that did another mass violence against. Really? You support that. You support the guys that took down the men at the Capitol that day, that killed that lady, 33 years old, trampled her to death, and when she's gasping for air, they were gassing her with pepper spray? Or maybe the 2 shock grenades that they shot out in the crowd and hit 2 men 30 and 40 years old and killed them instantly with a heart attack? And the media said, oh, it was drugs. You're on the wrong side. This country is going to fall. But I assure you, when you stand before God, you're going to be held accountable for everything you do. Law enforcement, if you don't stand up against the criminals in your organization, you are more guilty. It's like me as a Christian, I am commanded to go out and preach the gospel. And because I know better, there is a hotter hell for me. Read the book of Enoch. There's a hotter hell. There's more responsibility heaped onto my head to do what God says because I know better. These sinners in the world that know nothing of God, they're going to burn in hell. Absolutely. But when you know right and you choose to do wrong, you will be held to a higher standard. Just like all law enforcement should be. Instead of saying, qualified immunity. So all you trolls and all you hackers that continue to terrorize me, all you do is strengthen my resolve. All you do is stand me up higher. Because what's going to happen is every time I pray for you, the Bible says it heaps coals of fire on your heads. I pray that there's not a time that I exact vengeance. I pray that I can hold my peace and my cool. Because what you're doing is you're robbing me and my family. You're stealing money that my family needs to survive this hell that we're under. You're robbing us by silencing us. People that have done nothing to you, that have committed no crime, that are convicted of nothing. Victims of this surveillance police state in America. I am the canary in the coal mine. Targeted individuals are the canaries in the coal mine because everything that's happened to us is going to happen every single day in this country until they take the pew-pews. Once they do that, with Agenda 2030 that you apparently and obviously know nothing about, you will own nothing. You will have nothing. The state, the government, will give you what they think you deserve. God bless.